Hey everybody, I really like graphic organizers. Do you like graphic organizers too? Probably. I am going to show you a trick that I use to give students graphic organizers that they can fill out in a Google document, but they can't mess it up. I really like them to be able to have a graphic organizer that I can assign through Classroom, and they can put stuff in the organizer, organize stuff, I guess, but they can't alter the actual organizer. So I'm going to make a quick one here and show you what I mean. So let's say I had a basic, I can add shapes this way, organizer where there's something. I can also add shapes here, showing you a couple of different ways. Where it's a cause and effect or a problem solution, something where one thing leads to another thing, where it's kind of a box and an arrow kind of deal. So there's my organizer. Kids can put stuff in they can add text to these boxes. But what they can also do is delete those boxes or make them crazy colors or do all kinds of stuff that I probably don't want them to do. So when I make a graphic organizer for students to use in Google Slides, it works in Google Docs too, but Google Slides I think is better for this kind of thing. I have a trick I do so that they cannot alter the organizer. First, I get it looking exactly like I want it. I would probably never want something to look exactly like this, but for our purposes, I do. Let's give it a title. We'll call this cause and effect. Don't forget to give your stuff titles in Google Drive, document, slides, spreadsheets, everything. Makes it so much easier. Now, what I'm going to do now is download this as a picture file. So I go to File, Download, and these two are both picture files. This is some kind of picture file I'm not even sure about. A PNG file would work, but I always go for JPEG. It's like the tried and true graphic workhorse. Click that, and you'll see down here, boop, download it. I'm using my Chromebook to show you how to do it on a Chromebook. If you don't have your Chromebook set up to download right to your drive, it downloads to the actual device memory. So that now is not in my drive, it's in the Chromebook. So I need to get it out of the Chromebook and put it on this slide as a background. The way I like to do it, take my original slide, get all that stuff out of there. I'm going to put the stuff back, but I'm just going to do it by changing the background. And I can change the color, fancy, get a theme, but I want to choose an image. I want to choose the image I just downloaded. Naming it cause and effect really helped, you'll see. Choose image. These are, I can take a picture, I can get an image right from a URL, all these ways, but if the image is on my Chromebook, I'm just going to browse. I got a lot of stuff. Now, recent is your friend when you're looking at your Chromebook downloads. There it is. Cause and effect, JPEG. I actually did one. I have a few because I was trying this before, but I messed up more than I messed up on this version and started over. So I'm going to pick, sure, this one, JPEG 1. And I'm just going to go done. Now, that's part of the page. Students they can try and move that, delete it all day long. It's not going to happen. So this is the file that I would use to share in Google Classroom, give to my students so that they can do it. And then to use it, they'd have to add their own text boxes, and they can type the cause or whatever they want. But now this file is it's still a Google slide presentation that you can share in Classroom. You can make a copy for each student. I have a video that shows you how to do that too. But I really, 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 really like to do this. I do it all the time because it's the best way that I can find to give students an electronic version of a graphic organizer that they can fill out, but they cannot mess up. Well, they have to try really hard to mess up, but they probably won't. And that's how you do it. Hope it helped.